Social media sites recently shut down a number of pro-America fake news accounts. This is such a crazy, attacking Russia in China. Okay, I guess I love this story because the irony is just so thick. The irony is that the U.S. government created fake news media. They'd make a name for something that didn't exist. This is the American media or Johnson media. They would then, with AI, artificial intelligence, create a reporter that would make up the story. And the story was attacking China and attacking Russia through propaganda.
Right, and they were, posting it in Chinese, they were posting it in Russia, they even did it in Iran. And what they did, they didn't just create the fake name, they created fake people to share it on social media. So what they did was they went through Russian dating sites online, they went through Chinese dating sites, they pulled pictures of people that they thought, this is a very attractive person. We put them, this is now our writer and our sharer online, totally fake, but because people saw, oh, well, it's a pretty face, I like what this story is saying, and that's how the propaganda works. And this is exactly, of course, what not we said, but everybody said, well, that's what Russia did in 2016. We've been doing it over there since 2012, this report says.
Well, actually, the report says that. This has been coming up for a long time.
Right.
This has been coming up for a very long time. We are the masters of propaganda. And so, but when we now, what I love about the story is it's a good sign that social media, that the tech industry says, hey, we're going to do the same thing to the U.S. government when they do bad. I love that part of this because it surprised me. The tech industry is so beholden to the government.
Yeah.
And when the tech industry says, no, this is so bad, where you've created it's not a fake news issue. It's a fake source issue. They're making up newspapers. They're making up TV stations. They're making up reporters. They're taking celebrities and then taking AI, messing with their face and making them look like they're a real reporter, and then sending that all over China and Russia.
And what they did, and I got to tell you, from a propaganda standpoint, it's actually kind of genius.
It is.
So they would take articles like from the BBC or actual reputable news sites.
Yeah.
They copy the entire article and they put it in a new document. They change a couple things to be more propaganda-ish in there, and then they post it as their own. So if somebody were to take a snippet of that article and search for it to verify it, they're going to see it also pop up on BBC and these other sites and think it's legitimate, not noticing the subtle changes in them.
Farron, didn't you do an article one time? I'm reaching here. I may have this wrong. But didn't you do an article one time where we found out the Obama administration had put in place the propaganda arm of the government?
Yeah.
Is that my imagination?
Right, they did. That was with one of the military defense authorizations of, it may have been 2015 or 2016.
Yeah, okay, so what he did is to say, let's make it official.
Yeah.
We have a propaganda department, and that's what this is. But the irony is when we say, oh my God, Russia's changing or China's changing our lives with propaganda, and we know this now? I mean, come on, man.